Hey, this is Ashton. I accidentally deleted all the other podcast intros that we recorded, so this is me making up for it. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I need to have the floor right now and not be interrupted because I have a problem with one or multiple people in this room.
Nobody's giving you the
Excuse
floor.
me, I have asked for the floor and for no interruption.
You always have a problem.
Here's the situation.
Okay.
The other day, I'm coming into work early in the morning trying to access our parking garage, and what do I see? Alexis's car comes barreling around me through the exit gate.
I saw
the barrier
that too.
arm isn't down, and so you could just drive through it.
You guys don't use the exit?
Again, no interruptions, please. And we both park, and I'm like, Alexis, what was that all about? That was really dangerous. And Alexis says, oh, Brooke told me I could just use the exit ramp whenever I want to enter the building. And apparently, Brooke's been telling everyone that. Because I saw editor Ashley use it this morning, too. Brooke,
oh, my God.
Do you think that you're above the law? That you're better than everybody else in the building? Excuse me. These are rhetorical questions. The answer is obviously yes to these because I demanded the floor.
About the parking garage, there's no law. B, the exit gate is always open, so you don't have to enter the stupid code and stop and lean out your window. And C, no one is here when we come to work. Literally,
I get it. You're a celebrity and the rules don't apply to you.
Every parking spot is available.
This is why you're using the emergency vehicle lanes when the bridge was closed. You would cut off the police officers and the fire department just so that you could get to work 5 minutes
Only
earlier.
for small fires, Jeff.
Your
not
Honor,
for big ones.
Please strike her comment from the record as I've
my
requested
God.
the floor with no ancillary comments.
Are you really not? Are
I'm
you
telling
really
you.
entering the code every day?
I am entering the
I
code
am as well, Jeff.
Why?
because I'm a good person.
It's called Law and Order.
I
Brooke.
haven't used the code in like 6 months. I don't even remember what it is.
Well, not only are you an unsafe menace to society, but now you're officially teaching the younger generations to follow your wild,
Dude, Jeff.
crooked, Darth Vader-esque
True.
menacing ways
Listen.
where it's me before everybody else.
It's just work smarter, not harder.
Okay.
That's what it is.
You're like the Kanye West of the parking garage right now,
Okay.
spewing
That
hate,
is-
driving your
That
hate
is not a
mobile
fun-
around
I don't
you
like
before
that.
everyone else.
I don't like that.
I know karma is going to get you when we do the shot collar question of the day.
You're so mad you didn't think of it first.
He's jealous.
Strike her comment again from the record and give us a question that guarantees Brooke gets electrocuted in the throat today, Jake.
This is the 5th consecutive day we're playing a game, and we've settled on the title Cap or No Cap.
Yay!
It's basically a true or false game where you have a 50-50 shot at getting the answer right, and every single day, Alexis has gotten her answer wrong.
Give me easier questions. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's because she believes almost anything she hears, so I normally give her a cap question. Will I do it again this time?
Ooh.
Am I getting into her head?
He's getting into your head.
Is anything in her head?
Jury's out.
Is it an open door?
I'll be very interested to hear what she goes with once we begin another rousing edition of Cap or No Cap.
Nice.
Alexis, if you pick up a baby bird, the mother will then reject it. Cap or no cap?
Sad.
I've heard this about like a lot
Other
of animals, yeah.
right? Because the smell or something of
Yeah,
you.
the oils or something on your fingers.
But I don't know if it makes sense with birds. But birds are kind of mean. I hate birds. Sorry, Jeff.
Excuse
I know.
me?
Blanket statement.
What did birds ever do to you?
Exist. Like, I just hate them.
They're very important.
Yeah, whatever. I feel like
Birds aren't even real text
I
now.
feel like they're mean. And so I feel like the mom would. So I'm going to say that's no cap, Jake.
Alexis says no cap. That's cap.
He told you he
Did
was
you
gonna
not
give
see the
you.
pattern? He literally told
He
you.
said.
Change it.
Birds love their offspring.
Yeah, they don't recognize their
whatever.
young via smell, so picking them up won't cause them to abandon them.
Wow.
No wonder she loves chicken nuggets so much.
Alexis, you're up for getting shocked. Let's go to Jose. If you heat grapes in the microwave, they will spark and explode.
Oh.
Cap or no cap?
Oh.
Why would they spark? There has to be some kind of like enzyme or something, or like
I
metallic.
want to know who loves warm grapes.
Ew.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Or
would
you're
be
like,
surprised.
Really?
well, maybe you're trying to make like jam and you're trying to do it quick instead of slowly heating them on the stove and adding sugar. You just
I need
microwave
jam, but I
them.
don't have time.
Screw you, Welch's. I can do this on my own. But I don't know why they would spark. That's throwing me off. It doesn't make sense to me, Jake. So I'm gonna say that's cap.
Jose says cap. That's no cap.
Really?
Seriously?
Eating them,
What
if
will
you
they do?
cut one in half or if you put two grapes and they touch each other, it'll create hot spots, which creates an ionized gas which emits light and
So it
heat,
is
and they'll
some
start
kind
to
of-
spark.
Wow.
Ooh, can we try it in our break?
You can check out our
Yeah.
Instagram,
Okay.
Brooke and Jeffrey.
I don't want to set
Why
my
are you
own.
trying to destroy everything good in this building, Brooke?
I don't want to set my own microwave on fire. Let's do it here.
Yeah, ruin everybody else's lives.
We're 0 for 2 on to Brooke.
Oh, man.
Disneyland has its own zip code. Cap or no cap?
Disneyland. I was just at Disneyland. It's in Anaheim.
What entrance did you use?
Yeah, the exit probably.
Yeah. You know, the thing about Disneyland is it's not like Disney World is massive.
Yeah.
And Disneyland's big, but it's not that big. However, now you do have downtown Disney and you have all of the hotels and you have the California Adventure.
It's a lot.
I think it's only Disney World. I think it's going to be Cap.
Brooke
Ooh,
says
good
cap.
answer, Brooke.
That's cap.
Good answer.
Nice.
Some places in the U.S. do have their own zip code, like the Empire State Building and Dodger Stadium, but not Disneyland.
Dodger Stadium.
No, Dodger Stadium had that.
Brooke's safe. We're going on to Jeffrey. The smallest dinosaur to ever exist was called the Microraptor. Cap or no cap?
Oh, that's so cute.
It's an adorable cap or no cap.
It's so cute it sounds fake.
Too cute.
You know, and they actually had, they had feathers.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think they had feathers.
Like birds?
Oh,
no.
Not cute anymore.
I hate dinosaurs.
Brooke had one as a pet back in the day. It just doesn't sound like a real thing.
And don't dinosaurs have like the craziest, longest Latin names?
I'm just gonna say that didn't exist. That's cap.
Jeff says cap. That's no cap.
Oh, Brooke wins.
Microraptors.
They were feathered dinosaurs
No.
with wings about the size of a crow.
Wow.
Brooke's the only one that got it right, which means she gets to pick who gets shot.
Wow.
Oh, you know who I'm picking.
Sorry, Alexis. It's gonna be you today. And somebody wanted to hear "I Love Rock and Roll" by Joan Jett. No, the court's spoken. Alexis, you're
Put
taking
it
the
on.
shock.
Put it on, Jeff.
All right.
I'm
You
going to
should've-
turn this baby up
Brooke's
today,
reign
too.
of terror continues.
That's right.
So,
You need to remember.
Should I use the exit, Jeff?
all right, I'm
Yeah.
going to use the exit to get on the
Work harder,
freeway
not
today. And I'm going to say it was Brooke's idea.
You better leave the lot to the entrance today, too.
I hope so.
You can't do it during the day. There's too many people.
Oh, now there's rules.
Yes. You can only do it in the morning.
All
when
right,
no
I'm
one's
just going to
here.
sing.
makes sense.
I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett.
Okay.
I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox.
Oh! You should have seen the aggressiveness that Brooke pushed the button.
Oh my God.
So that's the karma we're talking about.
That felt good, I bet.
It's your shell collar question of the day. Phone tap's coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This just in, and I am not happy about it, guys.
What's
It's
going
Brooke
on?
and Jeffrey in the morning. There's a high school in Oklahoma that's getting a lot of backlash after a video got out regarding their latest fundraising event.
Oh, well, this seems like it's for a good cause.
Before I tell you what they did, keep
Yeah.
this in mind. The money they raised was for a business called Not Your Average Joe Coffee, which employs people with intellectual, developmental, and physical disabilities.
Oh, I've heard about
that's
this.
cool.
So-
I've heard of them.
Great cause right
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
And the fundraiser in question involves students grades 9 through 12 licking peanut butter off of other students' toes.
Oh,
And I just want to know what's so wrong with that, America?
oh my
I could come up with a
gosh.
lot of things, Jeff.
Yeah.
All
me
the
too, bro.
students
Yeah.
volunteered for it. None of them were
Yeah, it
forced
doesn't-
to do this. They all got to raise their hand and choose to be a part of it or not. It's not like a teacher was licking it off of a student's toes. This
I
was
know.
student on student action.
Yeah, but
I know, but it's just not
The type of action that Brooke would have dreamed of when she was in high school. But the parents got all
Yeah.
bent out of shape. Like, oh, I just watched my little Brayden lick the toes of the varsity football captain. You know what? Brayden should be honored. Not everybody gets that
How
opportunity.
do they raise money? It's like you donate for the ability to lick the peanut butter, or it's like, I
Oh,
think
man.
that Justin can lick 8 toes.
Brooke, if you
want
want to sign up to participate, go online. I'm sure you can fill out the survey. The
Maybe-
best part of this, though, was they ended up raising $152,000 for this coffee shop.
Holy cow. That is so much money. That is crazy.
It's
That is
crazy. So, Brooke,
unreal.
think of your favorite charity right now.
Yeah.
And you could raise raise that amount of money for them licking peanut butter off of Jose's toes.
Yeah, Brooke,
Right
let's
here.
do
Would you
good
do
for
it
the
for your
world.
favorite charity?
Come on.
Honestly, I would lick anyone else's toes in the studio. I mean, Jose, I love you. But like when you wear flip-flops, like you haven't cut the toenails in a while. and
No,
they're-
my hairs will keep the peanut butter
This
intact.
just in.
I have hairy feet.
Brooke
Just
turns
kind
down
of-
the opportunity to give 150 grand to charity out of pride.
I was willing. If anyone's listening, I was all
Wow.
I don't think it's pride. I just think it's the ability to sleep again.
What else will she turn down coming up
Yeah.
in Laser Stories? We'll find out right after this. It's the radio segment that's excited to open up their first hotel. Unfortunately, its grand opening is the same weekend as the annual Bedbug Convention, which happens right next door. So,
Oh, why do the bed bugs have to get together so much?
I'm going to cancel my reservation,
guess
Jeffrey.
we'll have to see how that turns
Darn
out
it.
with Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser and those other pillow pests just don't. This first laser story is out of Lakewood, Colorado. The other day, cops got a call about a burglary in progress around 4 in the morning.
Yikes.
They received a tip from a neighbor that the suspect was still inside a house.
Whoa.
So, with guns drawn, the officers made their way in.
Oh, scary.
But they couldn't find him
Oh.
until they heard a sound.
Are you
Is
joking?
that the sound?
That's what they
Serious.
heard?
And when they opened the door to the bathroom, there he was.
No.
Still sitting on the commode in the dark with his pants around his
No.
ankles.
Oh my gosh, Jeff just handed us like police
Oh
camera
my God.
footage.
They actually leaked a picture of it
yeah.
online.
And you know the guy's like, I'm sorry, I always like to go at work. It's part of my routine.
And when deputies yelled, "Put your hands up,"
Oh.
the guy's response was, "Hey, I'm on the crapper."
Oh. You should have said, put your pants up.
No.
Then he said, "You're lucky. I barely made it."
Oh, wow.
Not really sure what that's referring to.
I think he's more the lucky one there.
So he's now facing second-degree burglary charges, and even the cops had fun with it when they posted the video up on Facebook.
Oh my God,
They
they put the
titled
video
it
up.
"Burglar Caught in Poopy Situation."
He's a real life
okay.
turd burglar.
Yeah.
This next laser story is out of Nebraska. If foreign governments want to infiltrate the United States and steal top-secret information,
Yeah?
they don't need hackers or double agents. Turns out all they need is a sexy dating profile.
Oh, no. Is this going to be embarrassing?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Because a 63-year-old Air Force Lieutenant Colonel named David Slater could not resist the attractive woman that he matched with on a dating app.
Us guys,
David.
we're so dumb.
She's not real, David. I just have a feeling.
Well, she claimed to be from Ukraine and referred to him in DMs as my sweet David.
My sweet David is what you just said?
Yeah.
That
And
is a terrible
Also,
accent.
my super hunky secret agent.
Super hunky.
You sound like Gru.
Yeah.
From the video.
I think that's got to be close. And she'd write him questions like, "Dear David, what is shown on the screens in the special room where you work?
And he answered?
It is
What's
very
on the screen?"
interesting. Please show it to me." She did.
No, and he's a top
Please
like.
tell me he saw through it.
Unfortunately, sweet David could not resist.
David.
And he
no.
answered all of her questions and even
David.
shared classified info about military targets in Russia and more info about the war in Ukraine.
Oh, and that makes sense because if she's Ukrainian, she's probably asking him questions.
I don't. She's not real. Again, Jose.
Brooke,
She's not
leave
a
her
real
alone.
Ukrainian
She's
model.
a nice lady.
Where and when is next drone strike? Is a very common question on a first date.
What are
Yeah.
their coordinates?
Apparently, he just wanted to make his Ukrainian girlfriend happy and thought her love language was military information. So he has been charged with sharing info from his top secret security clearance. And if convicted on all charges, he faces up to 30 years in prison and a fine of up to $750,000.
And guess what? His girlfriend's not going to come visit him.
No,
Just a
surprisingly,
feeling.
his Ukrainian girlfriend has since ghosted him.
Oh,
And
David.
he gave her all the secret codes too.
You know he's still saying, but I loved her.
Yeah.
Poor David.
This next laser story is out of Chile.
Ooh.
Not too long ago, the original Star Wars trilogy aired on Chilean TV, and network executives found an interesting way to play the whole thing and avoid ever cutting to commercials.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's just so rare on TV.
Yeah.
But their idea was to splice ads for Cerveza Cristal beer directly into the movie.
Also, it's
Product
peppered in.
placement.
Well, I mean,
product placement.
There
you go.
is a saloon that they go in Star Wars.
Oh, that's true.
That would be the smart way to do it.
Yeah.
They went a different route.
Oh,
For
what'd they do?
instance, in the first film, A New Hope,
Yeah.
when Obi-Wan Kenobi is supposed to give Luke his father's lightsaber,
Yeah.
he instead reaches into a cooler and pulls out an ice-cold cerveza.
You know, though, if they just shared a couple more beers, maybe they wouldn't have been at war to begin with.
It's like, I'll hand you your blue lightsaber. You know what else is blue? The Rockies. It just pulls out a beer.
Your dad wanted you to have this. Then in The Empire Strikes Back,
Yeah.
when Yoda is training Luke to become a Jedi,
Yeah, when they're in the
Luke
forest.
reaches up into the branches of a tree and grabs a can of beer.
No.
What?
With his mind, though?
Not with his hand.
Oh, he didn't even use the
come
force?
on.
He's not ready. You need
Wow.
a cold one when you're trying intense Jedi training. But maybe the most egregious edit happened in Return of the Jedi when the Emperor uses the Force to summon a cold one.
No way. Here it is, Brooke.
Yeah.
Only the evil person can summon a beer to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Supposedly, the ad agency that came up with the idea actually won an award for it, but Lucasfilms was not happy.
Yeah, I bet. Like, that's not going to go
No.
over well. You can't re-edit classics like
Yeah,
that.
come on.
So they've been considering what to do about it. We'll keep you updated on how that goes.
I kind of hope they don't sue, because it's pretty funny.
It is.
This next laser story is out of Stylin' and Profilin' HQ.
Ooh.
Hey.
Beyonce, Harry Styles,
Oh.
that old guy from the Dos Equis commercials,
Yeah.
all people who are definitely cool.
Oh.
Super
Yeah, that
cool.
Dos Equis guy is cool.
Just
Oh, yeah.
buy
Yeah.
the book.
I'd
Yeah.
love to get a pic with him.
But do you think you fit into that category?
No.
Well,
no.
a recent publication polled 35,000 Americans and asked, do you think you're cool?
God.
Aren't we like paid to not be cool?
I've never been cool.
Well, it turns out most people do think they're cool. 53% said they are definitely cool.
I think I'm cool because I know I'm not cool.
Alexis, do you think you're cool?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
think she
awkward.
does think she's cool.
Well, you are awkward.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She did just flip her hair when she said that, though, so I don't know. Men were a little more likely to say yes, and obviously age mattered too. 3/4 of Americans under 30 think they're absolutely cool. And even 28% of seniors would describe themselves as the cat's pajamas.
Fallen, and I can't get up.
I will say the older I've gotten, I feel the cooler I've gotten. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Or it's at least the less you care.
At least one person holds that opinion, and it's you.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
But what about this guy? He's cool every single day.
Oh, man.
Probably because he sleeps on a Dr. Scholl's gel energizing comfort insole.
Like, technically cool.
He didn't even buy that. One of his booty calls left it in his den.
Oh, hey.
He's just doing the cool thing. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We played a game last week on the show, and after it was over, we put it up on our Facebook at Brooke and Jeffrey, and I just want to read you some of the comments that came in on it.
Oh, I never looked at this.
One said, "This is the most frustrating thing ever."
Sorry.
The next one said, "What's wrong with you guys? Get a clue."
Is that the one for my mom?
Yeah.
Probably.
And then another person said, "I was yelling at the radio today listening to this trash."
Trash.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about our new game we call Riffin Around, where my co-hosts
yeah.
have to identify famous songs based on the instrumental music alone. They failed spectacularly last time.
Hey, I got one right.
Barely.
Barely. At the very
Barely
end.
counts, you guys.
But
Not good enough.
the question is, will they do better this time around? Or will more listeners be screaming at their radios today? We're going to find out coming up right after this. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Yep.
Yeah, we've all heard that.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we must be absolutely insane.
Okay.
Because the other week, we did something on our show that I would describe as a complete and total failure.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But for some reason, the audience loved it.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they love seeing us fail.
Uh-oh.
I'm talking about the surprise game show called Riffin Around.
I was hoping you would not say that.
It's a pretty easy game where we play a musical riff from a very famous song that you've definitely heard before.
Yeah.
This song's Bad to the Bone that's playing behind
Yeah,
us.
That's right.
Good job,
Yeah.
Brooke. Good job.
All you have to do is identify which song it is. You just need the title. The artist does not count.
Oh,
Okay? I
no
repeat,
need the artist.
you cannot just say the artist and you will not get credit.
Oh,
we
you need
the title.
Got it. Now I
See,
get it.
here's the thing. When we played this, I have never been called stupid more times.
Yeah. The last time we
By
did
my own
famous guitar riffs from the greatest rock and roll hits of all time, and it did not go well. But maybe that's why this time you're all going to do better. Because of
so
your
ashamed.
absolutely horrible performance last time, we've decided to switch it up, and this time around we're doing hits from the early 2000s.
Okay. Okay. This could be good. All right.
Around the time when Alexis was 4.
Yeah. I was little baby.
And the only new requirement this time is we need you guys to dance to the music while you think of the title.
Okay.
No.
Now, this has nothing to do with us filming for our social media at Brooke and Jeffrey. I just think sometimes dancing, it helps me think better.
I agree.
Yeah.
Alexis hates dancing.
I'm about to walk out.
By the end of this, we'll find out who is the number one riffer and down to riff around.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
let's begin. Brooke,
right.
you're
Yeah.
going first.
I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling
Okay,
good.
Okay.
here we go.
Yeah.
Brooke, name this riff. You got it. Oh, Alexis and Jose have it. Brooke.
Conspicuous girl, Nelly Furtado.
Conspicuous.
Conspicuous! Promiscuous!
I'm sorry.
Promiscuous!
You didn't say that.
I meant promiscuous!
Okay, I'll give you promiscuous.
I just said the wrong word. Sorry.
All right, Brooke, look at this. We're already off to a better start than last time. We've got the first one correct.
Okay.
We're on to Jose.
I'm feeling better now.
Jose, you're up next. Name this famous riff. And remember,
Okay.
we need the title of the song.
Okay.
Do you know
What's her
the...
name? Kelly Rowland.
Yep.
Yeah,
And?
that's good.
I know I can't.
Uh-huh.
I lost it. Yeah, you.
Those are the artists.
I had it first, and then I had to think of the artist. Then I danced and distracted myself.
Need a name?
With or without you?
I'm sorry, Alexis, can you steal?
The name. I know
My
the song though.
boo. No.
Not my boo.
No, I can't think
It's
of it.
all I think about is you.
I'm
I don't know
sorry.
either.
The
is it
song
called?
is called Dilemma.
Oh, that's right.
Dilemma.
Never
But
mind,
then
I
it's
didn't know
dilemma,
it.
and
I
then
would not
in
have got
quotes
that.
it says all I think about
Yeah,
is you.
but the
Okay,
title
you're
is
not getting
Dilemma.
in parentheses. You're not getting it.
That was a tough one.
Hard. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I did not know
Oh no.
that.
I love that song, though. Let's move
Really
on
good one.
with Alexis.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Please name this early 2000s riff.
Why is this one that I don't know?
Well, maybe if you dance around a little bit, it'll help you remember.
Yeah, you have to.
I
Thank-
don't know. I can't think
Brooke
of
wants
it.
to-
All right, Brooke, can you steal?
Shaggy Angel.
That's
Oh,
right.
that was
Shaggy Angel. Okay, we're moving on
no.
I'm
to
bad at this.
the second round. So we're back to Brooke.
Okay.
Brooke,
Brooke's killing
please
it.
name this riff.
I haven't heard this in a while. It sounds
I don't
familiar,
know
though.
this. Dance, Brooke. You gotta dance.
Broken heart.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Don't know.
Okay, yes. Okay, we don't have time for you to go through all the lyrics.
Yeah, we don't want the
It's my life.
Bye.
That's correct. It's My Life by Bon Jovi.
Oh, wow. I would not have got
Brooke
that.
is
You
three
peeled
now.
in early 2000s.
I did. I did.
Let's keep riffing around, Jose. We're back to you. Please name this riff. We're getting all,
Oh,
we're getting
that
all the
song
mom
that's like-
dance moves
Yeah,
from Brooke
this is
today.
like a mom
Yeah.
segment right now.
I got around the world,
yeah.
la, 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 la. I'm gonna go La 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 by the La
No,
La
I
La
have
La
to guess.
Girls.
I'm sorry, that is
Dang
not
it!
correct. Alexis, can you steal it?
I don't know it. All around the world? I don't know. Who's
Ooh,
singing that?
Brooke, this is
I
your
don't know
this
it.
is your
Me.
moment. And there we go.
What was it?
That is Kylie Minogue. I can't get you out of
that's
my
right.
head.
Okay.
We're singing-
Get you out of
You
my
got me singing
head.
the wrong song.
Yeah.
That's what
Right.
screwed me
Yeah, you threw
Okay.
us off.
Brooke is the
Oh
only
my
one to get
gosh.
one correct. Alexis, we're back to you. This is your moment. Okay?
I'm ready.
Please name this famous 2000s riff.
Give me a good one.
Dance.
Oh, yeah, right? Yes. I didn't even put the together.
That has to be the most played song in the history of
Probably.
songs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Alexis finally on the board with one correct.
Wow.
We're back to Brooke.
Okay.
Name this riff. You're just looking very confused
Every
now.
country song ever.
Kelly Clarkson.
Nope,
Since you've been gone.
He's kidding me.
that's not
I don't know.
right.
I don't know
Jose,
country
can you
songs
steal
very
it?
well.
I cannot steal this.
Alexis, nothing. Okay,
Nothing
it
over here.
is Avril Lavigne, Complicated.
I love that song, too.
Complicated.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Jose, now's your moment.
Let's go. I'm
This
ready,
is it.
Jeff.
You're gonna know this one. Please name this riff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who thought of it around that trending is bananas.
No, you're killing your own beat.
What is it? What is it?
on.
Come on, Jose.
You know it.
I don't
The
know.
girls are jumping around. Jose, give me an answer, a title. What do you think?
Bananas.
Oh, give it to me. Hold back, girl.
Gwen Stefani, there ain't no holla back, girl. Alexis, you're pulling up on
excited
Brooke
already.
here.
Okay,
This
what
is
do we
the
got?
last one. This is Alexis has a chance to tie it up.
Shoot.
This is
I gotta
amazing.
own my era.
Alexis, please name this riff.
I know.
The
You're
only
losing me.
one I know.
Oh, what? That. It's actually,
Think back to when you were 2 years old.
what was I?
Remember what you were rocking to in the crib. We need something.
I would like to steal.
Whenever.
I gotta steal
Whenever. It's not called whenever, though. Is it? What's it? Whenever.
I need a title.
I don't know.
She's so
Oh, sorry, I can't give you.
Whenever, wherever.
Oh, come on.
Brooke,
So close.
that's
so
right.
close.
And that means the winner of Riffin Around is
Thank you.
Brooke Fox.
All right.
Congratulations, Brooke. You, more than anybody on our show, are down to Riff Around. That's Riffin' Around, and I'm Jeff Hips Don't Lie to Bo. Your phone tap is coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
In today's phone tap, we call a guy who works for a big corporation because one of his coworker buddies wanted to play a joke.
Okay.
And they told him they just hired someone from Germany
Yeah.
to be on their team. And before he moves, he needs to ask a few questions on the business side.
Okay.
That makes sense.
But our own resident German, Hans Gruber,
Yes.
has different intentions.
Oh, hello.
He
I
wants to
love
get
Hans.
down to business with the local ladies.
Oh, yeah, we want to get to the business with the women.
And he needs an American man to show him the way. It's your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Guten Tag, hello. Is this Matthew?
Yes, this is Matthew with Microsoft, yes.
Oh, hello, Matthew. I am Hans. I am the new employee.
Oh, right, you're the new guy. Yeah, Dave said you were going to call.
Very good. Well, actually, I do have a question,
Uh-huh.
but it is not necessarily about the business.
Okay.
I am wondering, are you single?
What?
I am just curious. Like, do you have a special Fräulein? Or, I do not know your preference. Maybe you have a boy line, perhaps?
No, I'm single.
Oh.
Why are you asking?
Do not worry. No, I am not trying to make the romantic time on you.
Wait, what?
See, I am new to the country, and I am looking to find some beautiful women for myself. Oh, yeah. And I want to know, how does it work?
How does it work to do what? Like, find a beautiful woman?
Yeah, I've seen in, the American movies about the buying a drinking to impress the women. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that here.
Yeah, but in Germany, it is a little different. See, we're talking to her about her body and her masculine hands and how many calluses she can count on one. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that one counts as 2. One is growing on another one.
Yeah, I don't know if the women over here would like that.
Oh,
honestly,
that is interesting to me. Why not the hand callus pickup line? Or like your callus girl, you look very bumpy.
Honestly, talking about women's bodies isn't the best idea over here.
I have seen in the American TV shows, yeah, they do the pickup of the women. It is very similar to Germany, but we do the cows.
What are you talking about, cows?
You know, like you talk to the woman and asking how many of the cows can she lift.
Yeah, no, that's not really a thing here.
Really? Oh, in Germany, the more cows a woman can throw over her shoulders, the more suitors will line up down the corner. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, you've got some different customs over there, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's like a cream cheese festival. It gets crazy. You guys have the cream cheese festivals here?
Can't say we do.
Oh, my goodness, you'll never know what's going to happen at the cream cheese festival. Yeah. One time I left, and let us just say there was no cream cheese left. Hans ate it all.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help you. I'd say just try to be yourself and make a connection with them.
Perhaps I can use the help of my new friend. You, Matthew, you want to be wingman?
And look at that. We are at lunchtime. I'm sorry. I've got to end this call.
Oh, perfect. It's lunch for me, too. We can go do the meet cute, yeah?
The what?
It's a meet cute when you bump into somebody random. I don't know you. You don't know me. Whoopsie daisies.
Right.
In Germany, it's not meet cute. It's cute meat. You just bring fresh meat to your Fräulein, and it is so cute, and the women love it.
What?
Would you like a spleen from the cow?
That's different.
That is how my grandparents got married. He gave her a cow spleen.
Oh, wow.
It's very cute. Exactly how it is saying. Sometimes you have a steak. Maybe next time you come in and you have an appendix from a rabbit.
Like I said, it's lunchtime. I got to run.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a plan. Dave said that we should meet up for the prank phone call anyway and for lunch as well. Well, dude, how are you saying 2 birds, 1 bird?
Wait.
2 stones, 1 bird.
I'm sorry. What did Dave say?
The pranking of the phone call?
What?
Because your coworker Dave set you up, man. This is actually Jose from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're doing a phone tap.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, man. Dave said you guys hired a new guy from Germany, and you haven't met him yet.
Okay. Wow.
What cut of meat will you bring for the ladies?
Oh, man. Oh, I am not getting into this.
I highly recommend some type of honey badger bladder.
Excellent.
The ladies love it.
Well, I'll probably see you guys on the flip side.
Okay, I'll see you at work. I love you. Mwah. Forehead kisses.
Yeah, bye, baby.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What do you do when you're standing in line at a coffee shop and notice there's a smoke show standing directly behind you?
Nobody look. Don't turn around.
I hope you don't whistle.
Do you A, pretend to drop something and bend over very slowly to pick it up? B, start talking extremely loud on your phone about how you're about to buy Amazon. Yeah, you know that bald guy who flies phallic rockets? I'm totally ripping him off. Or option C, do absolutely nothing, because meeting someone in real life is way too scary.
I think everyone just chose C.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
but
you need to stalk him before.
Totally.
one of our listeners had this exact situation happen to him, and what he did was so smooth, it led them to immediately having a 10-minute, completely non-sexual date.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Why'd you have to put non-sexual so hard in there?
I don't know.
It's important.
Felt like a crucial detail. Anyway, you're going to hear the move that he used to make it happen in your second date update next.
Second date update.
You ever been just casually hanging out with someone when suddenly they start to give you a vibe and you think, wait a second, do they think that this is a date?
Oh. Oh, you're not excited about it? I was excited.
It was just like unexpectedly.
Yeah, okay, because you didn't think it was a date.
Because it happens to me all the time. I'm just doing my thing in studio, and then Brooke will slide her scarf blanket to the side and show me a little extra shoulder, lower her glasses down her nose, and I'm like, hold up. Does Brooke think that this is a date?
I definitely do not.
Excuse me, because you're married, first of all. Plus,
Brooke.
I'm young enough to be your son. So that's not going to happen.
If I slide my glasses down, it's just because my face got a little sweaty. That's all.
Yeah, and they're really heavy.
Okay.
They're really thick and heavy.
I understand. I make you
Very
hot in all
large
sorts of ways, but you need to get over it. Because one of our listeners found himself in an unexpected romantic situation, and he's asking us for help today. His name is Julian. Julian, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how's it going?
You're lucky to have the expert in Jeffrey on with you.
Julian, you don't think this is a date now, do you? Because I tend to have that effect on people.
And Brooke is showing a lot of cold shoulder. Like a lot of shoulder. It's freezing.
Julian, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's focus not on each other.
Okay.
And let's focus on the lady you want us to call today. Who's she?
So her name's Abby, and the date that you're talking about was unexpected. You know, it actually happened like in real life. It wasn't off of an app like every other date.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Cool.
You're a rare man on this segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you meet?
Throwback.
Yeah, so I was on a work break, and I went to grab some coffee, downstairs, and there's a coffee shop right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And the barista is like making my drink, and she offers to give it to me for free.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Are you having the best day ever? Like,
I know.
How good do you look that day?
I mean, hey, I guess I remembered to shave or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so is Abby the barista?
No, she's not. So yeah, so I was a little surprised, but then I look behind me and there's this really cute girl, which is Abby, behind me, and so I tell the barista, okay, well, I'd like to buy her drink.
Wow, just shatter the barista's dreams and hopes. That's true. Because I think she was probably hitting on you, but...
And then you just started to pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right.
That's a good move. What did Abby think?
Well, she was like, wow, that's really nice. And so, that opened the door for us to talk, and I didn't have that much time on my break. It was only like 10 minutes or so. But, I asked her, like, hey, do you want to go sit outside and drink our coffees? And she said yes. So we did. And it was great. I mean, it was short, but it was great.
Is this your date, though?
Yeah, why are you asking like that? Like, this was the date. This is a date.
It was 10 minutes long.
You don't need drinking and casual sex for it to be a date,
Yeah,
Brooke.
bro. And casual sex can last 10 minutes too, Brooke. FYI.
But this is just a meeting. Like, I feel like we have forgotten what happens in the real world.
Really good.
Hold on, Brooke. Just calm down. Maybe we should ask, what did you talk about? Was there some flirtation happening? Date vibes
important.
there?
Mm-hmm.
We had a great conversation. So I'm a big hockey fan, and she's not, but she was like interested in that, and she was like, "Oh, isn't it just guys like punching each other all the time?" And I was like, "No, it's like there's a lot more finesse to it."
They skate and then punch each other.
Yeah.
And hit each other with sticks.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did you like parlay that into we should watch a game together sometime or anything like that?
So I did not, but I did parlay it into, hey, I'd like to take you on a real date sometime.
I'm glad it wasn't, hey, I'd like to punch you in the face.
He's like, face off right now.
Although that would be more up Brooke's alley for a date style. So
I'll punch a man whenever he wants.
it does. It sounds like you had a good connection, even if it was a short amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so bizarre because I've texted her a few times since then. When I called her, I heard her voice on the voicemail, so I know it's like her actual number.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I just totally misread the situation, or maybe she has a boyfriend. I don't know, but I'm very confused.
Did she give you her number after you said I'd like to take you on a date sometime?
Yes.
So yeah,
that's pretty direct.
Yeah, then she knows the intent of the number giving.
I mean, aside from hockey, did you guys talk about anything else?
Hopefully.
We talked about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Okay.
It would have been tense.
No spoilers. I haven't seen Better Call Saul yet. I'm a little behind.
One of the most erotic shows on TV, for sure.
The lawyer?
Oh, yeah. That bald spot gets me every time. Was there a hug or was there a kiss or?
Yeah, what was the
A
vibe?
kiss in 10 minutes.
What was the physical vibe?
Yeah.
It's like, was she playing with her hair? Was she smiling? Was there a lot of eye contact? Was there no eye contact?
Oh, no, there was a lot of eye contact. She was playing with her hair. She was smiling.
All good signs.
There you go.
So wait, I forget. You've reached out and she hasn't called you back at all. How long is that?
It's been about a week.
Oh, okay. It hasn't been too
It's
long.
not that long, but
Yeah.
She just forgot to
Well,
text you back.
Maybe we'll
Then
turn
it wasn't
this
a very good 10 minutes if you forget.
True.
I mean, I left her a message, so I don't know how she could forget.
Oh, it takes me more than a week to check my voicemails. I usually let them sit there for at least 3 weeks before I actually listen.
But I texted.
okay. Well,
And you texted. Okay.
let us try giving her a call. Maybe she'll answer from a number that's completely unrecognizable. We might have better luck there. We're gonna play a
That sounds
song.
weird, but
Yeah.
okay.
Who knows? Might as well try. We're going to play a song. Come back, try and get your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Some of us are clearly flustered in studio today after hearing about Julian's first date with Abby, which, to Brooke's shock and horror, involved no drinking, no cooking drugs in any back alley sheds, and no fluids exchanged. Except for the coffee that he bought her after they met in line.
Sure, I always bring fertilizer to my dates and some cough syrup.
Yeah.
But that I'm not saying that everybody has to do that. It's just strange. Like, it's 10 minutes and it's a chance meeting in a coffee shop.
I know. It's
Caffeine's a
crazy.
drug.
People
Well,
can have a
that's
romantic connection just
No,
talking
I'm
to
not
each
saying
other.
You can't have a romantic
How is that
connection.
possible?
It's just crazy that we're considering it a date.
Although
Anyway,
it
that's
did
all.
give me a good idea for
What's
a
that?
coffee shop. Fluid exchange.
No.
One
no.
pump or two.
That's
I like
Look at our
it.
interesting crowd.
I feel like you're going to be a quad guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Let's crowdfund this thing.
Yes.
But before that, we got to talk to Julian because it's been a week since that date happened. He's having trouble locking down date number 2.
I have to say, I mean, I just felt such a strong connection with Abby. You know, I mean, it's like, how often do you have something like this happen? It just felt like a really great connection. So I'd love to see her again.
Yeah, and I think it's a good sign that she gave you her phone number. Like I said, after you had mentioned that you want to take her out.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
date.
And a real number.
Yeah, and a real number. Exactly. Because if she was in a relationship and she just didn't realize that she needed to tell you that, then a fake number would have sufficed.
Right.
Okay, well, now's the time to get all those answers. We're going to dial her number and double check if it's real and then ask why she's not calling you back to get another date, all right?
All right. Thanks.
Jeff,
Okay.
are you going to ask her if she wants to invest in the fluid exchange?
Well, let's.
Program or
I'll get to that,
coffee shop?
obviously,
Okay.
but first
Obviously.
we're going to focus on Julian here. So here
Sorry
we go.
I asked.
Hello?
Hey, is this Abby?
It is, yeah.
Hey, Abby, my name is Jeff from a morning radio show you may or may not have heard of called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
All right, that's a nope.
Okay, that's okay. Hey, Abby.
Are we on air?
We are.
Yes.
Look at you with terminology.
Yeah, I was going to say, you sound like you belong in here with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a background in broadcasting?
I did an internship in high school.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, you want to run the board?
More experience than Alexis.
That's true.
Yeah, you do have more experience than Alexis.
So, I don't
Alexis
know.
is like, what's on air mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did this at the place where you interned, but we have a segment on our show called Second Date Update.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, well, it's pretty simple. Basically, one of our listeners reaches out to us after they can't get a hold of somebody they went on a date with, and they want to know why. And you are the person we're reaching out to, because you met up with a guy named Julian the other day.
Okay.
I mean, it was a quick meeting.
Yeah, yeah. I remember Julian.
Okay. Yeah.
Julian told us that he thought you're really cute, thought that things were going well when you were chatting with each other, and he was hoping to see you again. He doesn't really understand why that isn't coming to fruition.
Wait, so he's asking you to find out why I didn't call him?
Right, because you're not really responding to him.
Is there a reason, or is it just, it's only been a week, maybe you haven't had time?
I mean, I saw that he called, and I've been just kind of thinking about it. But I mean,
Oh, you're like on the fence?
yeah, kind of on the fence about it.
Okay.
Can we ask why? Like, what are you on the fence about?
Well, I don't know, like, what he told you about, again, it wasn't a date. I mean, like, we met in the line at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And the barista gave him his coffee for free, and she said, thank you for your work. Thank you for the work that you do. And he was wearing scrubs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He's like a doctor.
Or a nurse, yeah.
Yeah, I figured he was a doctor, a nurse, did something in healthcare.
Okay, we didn't know that.
So that's cool. Like, you wouldn't want to date somebody like that?
No, I mean, I did think that was cool. I thought that was definitely worth taking a couple minutes and getting to know him better. When he was like, hey, you want to go sit outside and have our coffees?
I'm in between brain surgeries. I only have 10 minutes.
Or in between bedpans, both very useful things,
I mean, for most women, hearing that would be the absolute green light to definitely see them again.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I mean, it either means he's like really successful or he's really good-hearted. Like one of those two is true.
Okay, so where's the disconnect happening?
Well, he talked about his work a little bit, but he was talking about like how much he loved his work, and he was saying that sometimes he can get really close to his patients, and he just loves being able to help his patients and make them happy. And I was thinking that's really, really cool. I got a great vibe from that.
So he is in the medical field.
Oh, what a good dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? And then he asked me for my number and said he'd like to take me out. I gave him that, and we parted ways. And I was getting in my car, and I was just that look back. I was kind of watching him, and he was walking across the street going back into his work, and he went into one of those waxing salons.
Oh, like an aesthetic place, like
yeah, like where they do like Brazilian wax. No, like a Brazilian wax.
Okay.
I didn't even know those guys wore scrubs.
I'd never even had a male do that for me.
So he gets really close with his patients.
I've never walked into a waxing place and seen a dude.
I didn't know that was a career option, or I definitely wouldn't be here.
Yeah, where do we apply?
Jeez.
And I was thinking, immediately I thought of him saying, "Yeah, I get really close to my patients." And I don't know. That just made me go,
Maybe he just meant physically close.
Abby, thank you for sharing that with us, but there is kind of an awkward part that I need to get to here, and it's best to probably just rip it off real quick and let you know that Julian has actually been on the other line listening this entire time, and he wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, I just think this whole this whole conversation, I mean, it's so pathetic because, waxing is a legitimate profession.
Oh, I don't think anyone is saying that it isn't.
I'm not trying to. As being a doctor, frankly speaking. I mean, I had to go through 14 hours of online webinars to get my certification.
Wait. Hold on. Did you just say that being a wax technician is as legitimate as being a doctor?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very proud of my work. I make people's lives better, and also the whole women thing. I mean, there are men who come to our practice as well. I've seen naked men as well. I'm a professional.
I don't know if this is helping.
Good for you.
Sorry. We didn't mean, honestly though, we didn't mean to insult your profession. I think what she's saying is that she just had one impression and then it was just totally different. So she just needed a minute to kind of reconcile that.
For a week.
Well, she was, you shouldn't be making assumptions. I mean, it's not like I said that I just got off of operating on someone's heart. I mean, you can assume based on things, but you know what they say about assumptions.
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't operating on hearts. He was shaving a triangle.
Yeah, exactly.
Which takes a lot of skill.
Could have been a landing strip.
I was going to say, those are
Well, yeah, I mean, that too. You need 14 full hours of studying to get to it. But
you guys are joking about it, but it's super hard to do. I mean, it's very sensitive, that skin, area,
We're not trying to insult anybody's profession here. We just wanted to get the two of you talking. So, Abby, why don't you talk directly to Julian here?
Okay. So I echo what they're saying. Like, I wasn't intending to insult your profession. I think I felt a little bit misled. And I don't know, I think maybe if you're in that, like, that's the kind of thing that, and I know we didn't have a ton of time, but it's the kind of thing that would be good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, grow up. Like, seriously, grow up.
No, Julie,
I actually kind of agree with him on that one.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's just like if you see it every day, it's not like he's looking at it in a sexual way. Like
It's a body
just,
part.
Exactly. I agree with him on that. Just on that piece. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I look it up
I don't
every day,
think-
and it is never getting old to
that
me.
is different.
I
Because
heard-
the purpose, the intent is different.
I
right?
heard that Abby
you're
was
right.
impressed with what he can do. Isn't that right, Abby?
Actually, I didn't say impressed. I said I felt a little misled.
Well, those are mostly the same letters in those words. So,
Rearranging. That's right.
about the same.
Well, I guess I should start putting it on my forehead, then I wax.
Okay, I don't.
No.
At least the barista liked you.
Oh yeah.
It's because she's my customer. That's why she gave me the free drink.
That makes so much sense.
A satisfied customer, clearly.
Yay.
Yeah. All my customers are 5 stars.
Oh, nice. And he can wax stars.
I may need to get your number after this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
We can
Alexis, you down?
let's all get waxed together, guys. We can hold hands.
Yeah.
We'll do a morning show waxing. Put it up on the Brooke and Jeffrey Instagram.
I think mine's going to take a lot longer than yours.
18 minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We were at an awards ceremony recently hosting where Brooke decided to thank everybody.
Yeah.
Even though we weren't winning anything that night.
I just thought it was really nice. I appreciated everybody, Jeff.
I'm
That's
just so
not.
happy to be in this
Yeah.
room.
Well, today I'd like to thank the most important person in my life.
Aww.
A big shout out to my ear, nose, and throat doc,
What?
Dr. Jacobs.
Oh.
Wow.
Your ENT, huh?
Dr. J, you
wait.
do incredible work for me. I don't know why I have to keep going back every week for the intensive
week?
throat maintenance plan or
What the heck?
I
why
thought
you
it's just-
don't work in a real clinic
Yeah, that's not good.
Wait, do you
Jeff.
even have allergies or
or
anything?
why you don't use, officially licensed tools.
Huh.
Oh, man, Jeff, you better ask the BBB about
You know
this
what?
guy.
I trust you.
Do you?
Even if you make the news
At this point, I'm just gonna. Don't even argue him.
or if you
Wait,
get
he's in the
arrested
Wait,
Oh, my
or
God.
both, I will be by your side.
Did you
No,
bail him out
Jeff.
already, Jeff?
And
Did you?
I would like to dedicate my brand new song of the week
Okay.
Wow.
to him. Coming up after I swallow this pineapple whole. Here we go.
Wow. Some amazing work.
Recommendation?
It is time for my song of the week.
All right, Jeff.
And
Jeff.
of course, this weekend is Easter,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
aka
this year.
Resurrection Sunday,
Oh.
aka the Happening, aka Candy for Christians Only Day.
Sorry, buddy.
And, I've heard people mention what they like to eat on Easter, whether it's like a special ham or some sort of scalloped Jesus potato with eggs.
Yeah, we love those.
I
Yeah.
call the beard.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but it sounds delicious. The thing is, we all know the number one food of choice for Easter, though, is sugar.
Yeah. Give me those Cadbury eggs.
Even the ham has honey coating around it.
Dude, and
Yeah.
why do Reese's hit so much better when they're egg
Oh
shaped?
my
Yes,
gosh,
so much better.
It's something about it.
That's the thing. The last several weeks, all the stores have been stocked with all kinds of yummy Easter treats. They got the chocolate bunnies and the jelly beans and the Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Yes.
But out of all the Easter goodies, there is one that stands alone as the runt of the Easter litter.
Oh.
Talking about Peeps.
Oh, gross.
Those
They
weird,
are.
sugary, little bird-shaped
The
things.
candy
They
corn
don't-
of Easter.
In
don't
like
know why
every
they-
flavor ever, too.
They don't even really taste like marshmallow. I don't
No.
understand
It
it.
doesn't.
I'm thinking, I know people buy them. Like
Yeah,
millions do every year.
A lot of people.
But does anybody actually enjoy them?
My kids won't even eat them.
Yeah. I personally don't know anybody who actually will confess to putting it inside of them.
Yeah.
One person one time in my stream talked about it, but I think they were lying.
Yeah.
Just for attention, you know?
You do it on a dare. In fact, I feel like Peeps don't even like themselves.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
now I
now
feel
that's-
bad for
oh,
them.
now
Now
I
I gotta
come
buy them.
on.
It's true. They feel like the social outcasts of the candy world. And I do feel sorry for them. Because just imagine what it must be like to be a Peep, sitting on a shelf in a store waiting for somebody to come along and pick you. But
Jeff,
instead,
why do you do this to me? Now I really. oof, I
you're the
feel-
ones walking by with your children going to the
terrible.
Reese's eggs right next to it. So I felt like the Peeps deserve a song that captures the heartache and the pain that they must feel every Easter. That's why instead of singing Radiohead's I'm a Creep,
Oh, no.
it's
Oh,
Young
my
Jeffrey's I'm a Peep.
It worked so well.
Really going all
so
in.
well.
Absolutely hate it. Okay. I'm going to point when I'm ready. Here we go. Point.
Price check on a box of old bath soaps. Price check on a box of... Oh, never mind. They're just Peeps.
They sell me at the drugstore. By the cleaning supplies. I'm pastel and pasty from the chemical dyes. My rubbery texture feels wrong in your mouth. My flavor is terrible. I wish I was caramel, but I'm a Peep, a marshmallow. Take a bite out of my rear. It's worse than a warm beer. Oh, I look just like a bird from some nuclear test.
Actually, yeah.
My whole body melted. Now my neck's in my chest. I have no nutrition, just a hot blob of carbs. I'm barely digestible. I'd rather be vegetables, 'cause I'm a Peep. I'm spongy yellow. There's no Cadbury cream in here. I'm more tragic than Shakespeare. Oh, oh, kids, spit me out again. Oh, they're screaming, saying, yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, what the yuck. I wish I was a bunny.
Aw, Peep.
With those chocolatey ears. I'd taste so exceptional, but instead I'm on special. 3 for 1, 'cause I'm a Peep. Just molten sugar, shaped like a poop emoji. Why won't you eat me? Oh, someone please eat me.
Oh, Jeff.
Yay, Jeffrey!
Man.
It is spot on,
It
dude.
just still doesn't sound edible.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Even with all the
after
sympathy.
sad,
I had someone, I remember, try a Peep and a s'more, and it still didn't work.
yeah.
God.
I saw somebody make one on TikTok the other day. They did Rice Krispie treats by melting Peeps.
Oh, yeah?
It looked gross.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what can we do?
Just a crime against food.
It
in
is.
general.
It is. I'm sorry, Peeps.
But our hearts go out to you, all the Peeps out there.
At least they can sing that song together. I
Yeah.
picture them in the grocery store just rocking
Just
out.
They should. Text in 78592. Tell us what you thought about the song of the
Good
week.
job, Jeff.
If your heart goes out to all the Peeps, we're going to post the video up on our socials at Brooke and Jeffrey on our YouTube and our TikTok, Instagram, all of it. Happy Easter, everybody.
All right.
Enjoy your good candies. We got your phone tap coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win Brooks Box!
We got Kalani from Auburn back on the phone. The last time that she
yeah.
played you, she tied Brooke.
Yeah, I remember Kalani.
So, Kalani, welcome back to the show.
Hi, it's so good to be
Hi.
on. Do you remember the tarot reading I gave you that said that you were drunk? Is that what you remember?
Oh.
I forgot about that because I was drunk.
Yeah.
But now I remember.
That's because her side job is working as a tarot reader, and I know
And my side job is drinking wine.
Yeah.
So.
we want to get a reading, Kalani, on Jose's sample that he dropped off at the clinic today. We want to know what the reading is going to be.
So don't give me bad news.
We're going to get that after we play the game. Now.
Oh.
So we'll have a little drama, suspense while Brooke leaves the studio. And while that happens, Kalani, you know how the game works. 30 seconds on the clock to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Time starts now. In the 2010s, what year did streaming music services first overtake worldwide sales of CDs?
2012.
Name the room in the house where most fires are started.
Kitchen.
In the story, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what is the name of the lion?
Aslan.
We're gonna take that. What brand of chip translates to little golden things in Spanish?
Pass.
Pass.
I didn't hear the first part of the question because I was still saying the last.
Oh, well, let me repeat it for you. What brand of chip translates to little golden things in Spanish?
Oh, Fritos.
Okay, we'll
got
take
your
that.
answer in. Good work,
Thanks.
Kalani. Now, we're still holding off on Jose's tarot reading. In the meantime,
Okay.
I learned on my phone screen here that you have 3 kids.
I do.
Do you ever do
Wow.
their tarot reading? Do you ever read their futures
Oh, no.
for them?
I do.
Do you ever play games and just be like, I see a bedtime card?
In the future, you could even launch a whole family reading business where you all read together.
I'm trying. I came out with a tower themed deck in 2020 because, it makes sense to.
Is that a tower? Is a tower card bad?
Towers are bad. Towers are not good.
How do you know all this, Jeff?
How do you know?
I'm going to be in on the family reading later. Kalani's adopting me.
Oh, Jeff, you're like, you saw COVID coming.
Yeah.
From the tower.
Come on over. I'll give you snacks. I got snacks at my house.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
you can teach Brooke and I.
First, we got to ask Brooke some questions. You
All
ready?
right. Yep.
Okay.
Time starts now. In the 2010s, what year did streaming music services first overtake worldwide sales of CDs?
Oh my gosh. In the 2010s, I'm going to go 2017.
Name the room in the house where most fires are started.
Kitchen.
In the story, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what is the name of the lion?
Narnia.
What brand of chip translates to little golden things in Spanish?
Doritos.
How many teams are in the NFL?
The NFL 32? No, 6. Sure. It's not that many.
We're going 32.
We're going to go with
You
your
ran
first
out of
answer,
time.
I guess.
That
It
felt
was
bad.
a painful edition of Winbrook's Bucks today, but we're going to go to the scoreboard to see the score with Jose.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside.
Yeah.
Bolaños.
Catch you outside. I love Dr. Phil.
Oh, do you?
Kalani, you got 2 correct today.
Yeah.
And hopefully
Yeah.
my reading is curable.
I don't
That's
even
all
know
I'm
that.
hoping.
I'm predicting I didn't get that, Kalani.
And Brooke,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
didn't feel good.
You did not get 2. You got 3.
Oh, it did? Oh, man.
Outright win for Brooke today.
Oh,
Sorry,
job, Brooke.
Kalani.
Your tower was a little bit bigger than mine, apparently.
Is
that how it works?
No, or smaller because her
I don't
towers
know.
are bad.
Let's just leave the tarot reading
Okay.
to her. Let's go to the answers. In the 2010s, music streaming services first overtook worldwide sales of CDs in 2018.
Oh, I was so
Wow.
The room in the house where most fires are started is the kitchen.
Yeah,
I would
welcome
be
to my house.
Shocked if it was like any other room. That'd
Well,
be
the
a little scary.
bedroom. It's like, quit lighting all these candles.
Oh, I thought friction. In the story, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, name of the lion is Aslan.
We gave you that, Kalani. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah.
The brand of chip that translates to little golden things is Doritos, and there are 32 teams in the NFL,
Okay,
Brooke.
good.
We
job.
made you answer because
That's
you ran out
good.
of time.
Now,
No, that's what I answered.
Kalani,
Good.
it wasn't enough to win, but just for playing, we are giving you some free Brooke and Jeffrey swag.
Wow.
And just real quick, what's Jose's clinic reading going to be?
So Jose, I pulled the Ace of Wands for you.
Nice.
What does that mean?
That's good. It's a positive card.
I'm positive.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. My test was, am I too funny?
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
I knew it, guys.
They don't
All
test
right.
for that there. Yeah.
Hopefully Costco sells ointments. Thank you for playing, Kalani. Make sure you come back and do it again. We'll be back
Thank you.
to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.